This is how I love it. This is how I like it, my gorgeous Virgo. Oh my God, when it comes to something happening in our life, completely unexpected, okay? Something, oh my God, it's going to surprise you. Something unexpected, it's going to happen within the 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd of March 2024. What is going to happen? It's gonna surprise you like there is no tomorrow. And this surprise, it's gonna be a lovely, lovely surprise. This is going to be consisting of two things. Number one, something very, very bad, something really negative, something really dark, something really annoying, something that was draining your energy for so long. It's going to finally come to an end. And the reason why you're going to feel so surprised is because you do not even like to think about it, because you get so wound up, because it's to do with the time of your life when someone has done something to you or something has been done to you what affected your success a little bit, okay? And this is the problem, and you knew this, but you weren't too sure, you weren't too certain. Now you will know exactly what this is. Now you're going to have on one hand a massive confirmation here, a massive confirmation, but at the same time, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're also going to become of a mind-blowing success here. Okay, so it's not only about something really bad coming to an end. No, baby, no. It's going to be consisting of two things. On one hand, something bad is going to come to an end, but then on another hand, you're also going to become aware of something becoming really, really successful. And I am so happy for you, because when it comes to that successful thing, I know it's going to sound crazy, but almost as something has been done to you. Okay, and what was done to you, or what happened to you, it was like, it was not right, you know, it was really unfair. It was like really unfair, and this was the stage that was pretty much so affecting every single aspect of your life. Because of this, you have found yourself just stuck a little bit in between. So this is why this is important, because things are going to start flowing after this moment in time. You see, listen, it's not only about something bad coming to an end, but it's also about what is going to make you feel so happy in terms of success. It's about some kind of success which is going to take place, some kind of recognition which is going to take place. My gorgeous Virgolini, this in itself is going to make you feel alive again, because you will know that after that moment in time, thank God, things are going to start changing in your life. Not just changing like any change. This is actually going to bring an ultimate change. This is going to pick you up like never before. You're going to find yourself planning, you're going to find yourself for the future, you're going to find yourself being optimistic, you're going to find yourself being happy again, you're going to find yourself being so excited again. There are going to be all sorts of ideas that you are going to be that you are actually going to have when it comes to your life and when it comes to your future. And this is going to help you like this is going to like really, it's going to re-energize you, my gorgeous Virgolini, but it's also going to confirm to you certain things that mean to you so much, and you will understand and realize certain dreams of yours that if you don't make your life like, you know, like this dream, if you don't bring these dreams into your life, you're going to realize that you are always going to feel a little bit incomplete. And this is not a bad thing whatsoever, but it is at this stage of your life a mind-blowing guiding light, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. And this is why this is going to be such an important time of your life. When it comes to the actual number, and when it comes to numerology, it's like, oh my God, it's number 1000. Number 1000. 1000, and it means that a very bad karma you had to deal with, and it was not your problem whatsoever. It was not your problem, this karma whatsoever, but this bad karma that has been affecting you and slowing you down terribly, it's going to come to an end. And this is why number 1000 is so important. And it also means that not only you are gonna make a mind-blowing decision before the end of this month when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to things that you want to have in your life, but you're gonna start becoming alive again, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's not only about that, but within the last 11 days of March, something absolutely crazy is gonna happen to you. Absolutely crazy, but good. And you're gonna tap into something that you've never tapped into before. And you're gonna realize at such a time of your life, like, oh my God, like certain things that are going to become your new dreams, for example. And this is all gonna kind of start making sense to certain things that you felt like are missing in your life. Now it's all going to start making sense. It's the direct result of everything you have been through, my gorgeous Virgolini. But most importantly, it's a very good sign that some kind of bad karma is coming to an end. And this in itself, it's about to set you free. Oh my goodness, my gorgeous Virgolini, I do not know even what to say, how important this month is actually going to be. When it comes to numerology, when it comes to health and nutrition, it is very important to like kind of pay attention to your body, because it's going to be a mind-blowing connection in between the mind, body and spirit. So you will notice that maybe the certain part of your body is going to need a little bit of your attention. For example, you know, maybe if your knee is hurting you, then you know something may be wrong with your knee, so you need to do something about it. I know it's going to happen in such a way where there is going to be a certain part of your body that is going to require your attention that didn't require before. And this is an important aspect to pay attention to, because just by you acknowledging it at such a powerful time when it comes to the energy, you're already like kind of halfway there, okay? And also, my gorgeous Virgolini, when it comes to the actual month of March, it is the perfect time to start taking care of your physical health as well. March and April are superb for it, okay? And also, when it comes to nutrition and health, I will tell you and I will suggest you what I have been suggesting for the last few months. For example, it is ever so important to keep on taking natural vitamin C, which would be organic camu camu, alongside natural vitamin D3 with K2, which is going to help with its absorption. And on top of all that, I highly suggest you to take a zinc picolinate, which is a highly absorbable version of zinc. Each of these supplements, you need to make sure that they are without unnecessary ingredients and without any chemicals, okay? If you're on any other medications, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Virgolini, or not. So now I'm going to start with the very first day. It's like, oh my goodness, okay? The very first date is indeed going to be the 1st of March. On the 1st of March, there is gonna be such a mind-blowing conclusion which you are going to have. This conclusion which you are going to have, it's going to make you feel so good. It's going to make you feel so happy, and it's going to make you feel so passionate. You are going to feel like you want to celebrate. You're going to feel so happy. In fact, as soon as you become aware of this conclusion, I think that you are straight away going to think about certain people, how you want to say this to them, how you want to make them aware of what's going on and what's happening in your life. Immediately you will feel like you want to declare something to those people in your life who mean to you the most, and this is always a great sign indeed. So the 1st of March is bringing you an important conclusion with something that you have found so problematic for such a long time. But now with the energy of the power number 1, because this is the 1st of March, so it's the number 1, gives you like this additional energy when it comes to you seeing things like crystal clear, where even when it comes to like a little bit of like a challenge or a little bit of like a bit of a challenge that you will understand, that you will need to go through. This is not going to stop you, prevent you from moving on whatsoever. So the bottom line is that you are going to have an important conclusion when it comes to an ongoing problem in your life, that you could not do absolutely anything for the last 9 months of 9 months, you couldn't do anything for the last 9 months when it comes to this problem, because you felt like your hands were tied behind your back. So now you're gonna make this important decision. First of all, it's conclusion, and then you're gonna make this important decision that you couldn't make before, because you didn't make that conclusion. You didn't have that conclusion in the first place, and you've just felt so like your hands were tied behind your back for such a long time. So you are gonna make an important step. By you making that decision, already you are making an important step. If that happened like about months ago, you would be like, no baby, no. But now you're not only doing the right thing, but this is going to feel like something really brave. But you are doing the right thing, because this is the beginning of your new life. This is the beginning of a new stage. This is the beginning of a gorgeous happiness, my gorgeous Virgolini. This particular decision that you are going to make, you are nurturing your soul, you are nurturing your spirit, you are doing the right thing, because that particular decision, it's going to change your life, and you're doing the right thing. This is going to be brilliant. What's going to happen is eventually you're going to have more time for yourself. You're going to be enjoying every single day, every single hour, every single moment of your life. This is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that you're now negative, sad, or dark, or anything, but this in itself, it's not only the beginning of a very special stage of your life, but there's so many possibilities and opportunities that this is actually going to bring. Unbelievably brilliant, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. The next important date is going to be on the 2nd of March. On the 2nd of March, you are going to have like a very odd, very strange, and very quick dream. That dream, it's not going to make sense whatsoever. On the 2nd of March, you're only going to remember like a really quick dream. It's going to be quick, it's going to be sharp, but it's going to be extremely vivid. It's not going to make sense to you whatsoever. Only by the time when you get to the 19th of March, it's going to be like a very unusual experience which you are going to have on the 19th of March, and you are going to kind of find yourself on a little crossroads, and now you're going to you're going to remember this dream. You're going to remember, and you will understand clearly what this dream meant. It's going to be like, oh my God, now I know what it means. And that particular dream is going to play a huge role when it comes to you maybe choosing a different path to what you would normally choose at the time when you find yourself at this unusual crossroads. Absolutely brilliant. And this is going to lead towards such a specific path where you are going to find out so much more about yourself that you never knew. It's brilliant. Okay? The next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 3rd of March. On the 3rd of March, you need to be very clear with what you want. You need to be very clear with what you need. In fact, you need to stand really firm and focus. What you need to do is, on the 3rd of March, you need to be very clear with yourself. You need to stand firm. And I already said this, and the reason why am I saying this is because you are not going to be able to move on until you make this particular sacrifice. Until you make this particular sacrifice, you're not going to start the process of change, okay? And things are going to be slowed down. Now the time is absolutely perfect when it comes to your practicality and when it comes to your spirituality. This is all going to make your life so much better, okay? So when it comes to the 3rd of March, you need to stand firm with what you need to sacrifice, and you will know this is all about an idea which is going to be on your mind, and you are gonna do this. Bless your heart. And I'm so proud of you because you're gonna do this, because it's not going to be easy, because this sacrifice, something is gonna make you feel, oh my God, a little bit scared, okay? But I'm so proud of you because you are really gonna do the right thing. So when it comes to you needing to stand firm and focus, and in order order to sacrifice something. This is to do with an idea which is going to be on your mind. And this idea, oh my God, you've been worrying about how you're gonna do this, but you are going to be absolutely fine within the next few days, especially when it comes to the 6th and 7th of March 2024. You're already going to have a really interesting news and message which is going to bring you an important confirmation, and already you will know that you did the right thing by sacrificing something here. Indeed, absolutely brilliant. And also when it comes to the 3rd of March here, you know, when it comes to that idea, this is a lot about you know, on one hand it's, you know, you having this idea on your mind for a while, but now it's going to split into two things. You know, this idea that you are going to have, it's, you know, it's about mixing and blending to create something new, but then on another hand it's also about you kind of like, you're going to remember that there are certain things that you've learned like within the last few months, and now it's time to start considering and taking this really, really seriously. Indeed. What else I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Virgolini, look at this baby here. Absolutely gorgeous and also quite rare. Peanut obsidian. Peanut obsidian is wonderful when it comes to your energy, Virgo, in particular. It's going to help you to, you know, like get rid of negative energy around you. It's going to protect you against negative energy, negative vibration, negative people, and things like that. And on top of that, it helps you to be more creative. It helps you to be more brave. It helps you to come out of yourself. And it also, it's fostering sense of security and inner peace. It's helping you to dissolve fears and worries, okay? And it's also drawing out of stress and tension. Absolutely brilliant indeed. I highly recommend you to get this, my gorgeous Virgolini. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. You can buy this by clicking on the name of this video. It's going to expand. You will see in the description where you can buy, or you can simply go on top of the comment section, and now I pin my products on top of the comment section as well. Or if you find it easier, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and you will see my website will come to my website will come up. Just click on the website, and one of the first two products is going to be this one. Okay, so I highly recommend you to wear this. The next important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 13th of March. On the 13th, 1-3. On the 13th of March, you are really somebody really specific who is very close to you, somebody who gets on with you, somebody who knows you, one of the main people in your life, whether this is your partner if you've got one, whether this is your best friend, whether this is your family member, but somebody who you feel like a very kind of connection to, somebody who you get on with. You're gonna have a little chat here, and it's gonna be such an important conversation, and I know that you're gonna say something to that person, something that's bothering you, and then that person is like kind of going to make you feel so much better, because it's to do with somebody who makes you feel good about yourself, somebody who knows you really well. Maybe this person knows you better than you know yourself, but it's also to do with somebody who's very smart, clever, and very intelligent, and spiritual intelligent as well. So you're going to have a conversation about something that's kind of bothering you, but also that person is going to suggest something to you. That person is going to suggest some kind of option, some kind of possibility, and then you're gonna be like, oh my God, and then you're gonna be like, really? And then you're gonna, first you're not gonna take this seriously, and then later on you and that person, I think that you will go somewhere, you will do something, and you are gonna have some kind of little adventure. And that little adventure that you are gonna have, you are gonna try something that you've never tried before. You're gonna tap into something that you've never tapped into before. And really, the most amazingly, when you have that adventure, you are really kind of going to realize certain things that are missing in your life. So what that person said to you and suggested to you, that option, that possibility, now what wonderful thing is which is going to happen, which is going to mean to you so much, and you will see this as a good sign, you will see this as a good omen, you will see this as something amazing, and you should, because straight away after you have a conversation with that person, you have got some kind of like an adventure and something spontaneous spontaneous is gonna happen, and you are gonna like come across something that you're gonna tap into something you've never tapped into before. But again, it's gonna have so much to do with that option or possibility that that person mentioned, and this is gonna be a good sign and good omen, like, oh my God, I wanna do this so much. And you are gonna find yourself at such an interesting direction, It's gonna seem like something not as huge, not as big, but my God, what an impact on your life this is going to make. You have no idea, because what you're gonna find yourself at when it comes to that option, when it comes to that possibility, this is when things are gonna become so interesting, because you're gonna understand something about your skill, about something that you never knew that you're really good at, and that's not gonna make sense with everything else, but within the next few months it is just gonna open you up so beautifully, and it's all gonna start making sense. It is about a life experience that this is going to bring that you would otherwise never have, and this life experience at this stage of your life, it's absolutely crucial, and you will see why by the time you get to July and August. By the time you get to July and August, when you kind of, oh my God, see how much your life it's actually going to change. Absolutely mind-blowing, my gorgeous Virgolini. Indeed, it is about the path that you're destined for as well, but you never knew. Oh my God, this is when life becomes magical, okay? My goodness. Another thing, my gorgeous Virgolini, I was going to recommend you, absolutely stunning, and I'm very, very excited about this one. This is called a Persian turquoise. I'm absolutely excited. One of the most beautiful crystals, one of the most beautiful pendants I've ever had, and on top of that, it's also very powerful, and on top of that, it's very, very rare, indeed. Not only powerful, not only gorgeous, but it's also very rare indeed. It's called Persian turquoise. It provides spiritual attunement, and it's stone of purification. It provides a healing for the spirit and well-being for the mind and body, and it's a stone for your inner wisdom. It is a very, very powerful stone, and it helps you to come out of your comfort zone. It helps you to come out of your shell. It helps you to be more strong. It helps you to be more courageous. It helps you to read signs a lot. It helps you to like signs a lot, you know, you understand signs on a completely different level. But it also helps you to concentrate. It helps you to concentrate at a time when it's very difficult to concentrate, you know. It helps you to like really reconnect with yourself and follow your own light. At a time when we face certain challenges, you know, sometimes we just need a little bit of vavavumish energy in our lives, and this is brilliant when you're facing challenges as well, because it gives you that strength and courageous energy when it comes to making certain decisions that are so important, but at the time they seem so kind of impossible to do. It helps you to be braver when it comes to doing the right things in life. It really helps you to reconnect with yourself to the point where it kind of helps you to hurry up with things in life that means to you the most. When you wear this, you have this special kind of amazing sense of urgency, but it doesn't feel like urgency. It feels like something good once you find yourself on this particular path. So it highlights to you what you should be doing and what you should be focusing on. So of course that this helps you to reconnect with yourself on so many different levels. It is such a powerful crystal, my gorgeous Virgolini. Indeed, I highly recommend you to get this and wear this, my gorgeous Virgolini, because it really helps you to make the most out of this life on this spiritual journey. Persian turquoise, and this also comes with a sterling silver chain, and if you would like to buy it, it's the same. Just click on the name of this video, it's going to expand and you will see where you can buy, or you can just go to the actual comment section and it's going to be pinned on top of the comment section, or you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my web page is going to come up that way, and you will see one of the first two products. It's going to be these two. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, the next important date It's going to be on the 16th of March. On the 16th of March, like, ooh la la, there is this really kind of, this person, very strong person. This person is not in your life. You know, this is somebody who you are going to come across, somebody who you are going to see, somebody who you're going to be watching. There is this particular person that you're going to be watching and that you're going to be looking at, that you're going to come across on the 16th of March. But this particular person, it's not somebody who is in your life, but there is something else that you're going to be able to connect to when you see that person. Because of that person, it's going to be like kind of saying something or doing something which is going to be pretty much so at that moment in time on your mind. You may even say something and then that person says something like that, like 15 seconds later, and you may get like a couple of instances like that. And this in itself, it's really going to give you an inspiration how to deal with this, like kind of something that's how to deal with this problem, with this issue. You want to start something particular here. You wanted to start something particular here, and every single time when you start this, you want to start this particular thing, you feel like a difficulties. And now somehow, and this is important for you to kind of like deal with, you know. So somehow through this person here, you are gonna have an inspiration, and you will know how to deal with this particular problem, how to deal with it. And this particular problem, it's about you not being able to start something because you're scared, you're a little bit nervous, and you're a little bit paranoid, because so many times when you wanted to start something like this, things would go wrong. So this wonderful person is going to play a huge role when it comes to you needing to be strong, when you need to be strong, and where you need to be strong, because you're going to become extremely ambitious, extremely optimistic, and extremely determined. And that in itself, you will know it's a clever, very, very clever, very smart, very intelligent thing to do. And this in itself, it's a lot to do with the vision, how you want your life to be. This little bastard here, this bastard I call this problem, that every single time when you want to start this, you run into some kind of a problem. So this particular problem, it has not been allowing you to get as close to the vision of your life, how you want your life to be. So of course that this is going to be a beautiful lotus moment indeed. You've been through so much, and now, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're about to come on top, and you're about to face the moon and the sun. Hello, my gorgeous. You know what I mean? So this is why this is going to be absolutely brilliant indeed. Another important date, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's going to be on the 31st of the actual March. On the 31st of March, you need to be very smart here, because now, you know, you're going to need to accept something like not working out. You're going to need to accept this element of your life on the 31st of March. You're going to need to accept something and move on here. It's just so important. Okay, it's so important. And then, you know what I mean, because you've been contemplating this for the last like about 5 months. Something was making you feel really down. Something was making you feel negative. Something was affecting your happiness. And you know, it's maybe to do with a certain person or a certain group of people that are making you feel really dark and negative, and you're going to need to work out what this is. And I mean, whether you knew this before, I think that you actually knew this before, because now you're reaching the stage on the 31st of March where you're going to need to kind of really realize what this is and move on. So it's either to do with a certain person, or it's either to do with a certain group of people that are making you feel so negative, and they're making you feel so down. They're making you feel like, oh God, they're draining your energy. And sometimes people can be like that. Maybe certain people are like that. They have a very heavy energy. But it also means, on another hand, that, you know, your karma with somebody else or with a group of people has come to an end. Okay, so when karma comes to an end with someone or certain people or certain situation, you know, oh, our life is like kind of dragging, and things become very heavy. heavy, and all this is contributing, you know, for our energy to be drained so much. You will see, as soon as you accept what you need to accept here and move on, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're going to be so much happier, but you're instantly going to be able to notice how much your energy actually changed. So this is why this is so important, and you are gonna like really accept this. And this is already now the 31st of March, I know, but you will see that by the time you get to the 6th of April, I know it's April now, by the time you get to the 6th of April, on the 6th of April, you are going to have an incredible news. On the 6th of April, you're going to have an incredible news, and yet again, you will know that you did the right thing, and you're going to have an incredible opportunity. If you did not accept this situation and moved on, you would never be able to like get to this stage of your life where you are going to have this, to start with, an incredible news, but on top of that, absolutely mind-blowing opportunity. This opportunity is really going to surprise you, but all I can say is that this opportunity, it's like going to allow you to see things in a different light, and it's also going to allow you to make a really big jump towards where you want to get in your life much quicker, much sooner. With other words, this mind-blowing opportunity is really instantly going to make you aware of the fact how much this is actually going to speed up certain things in life. You see, this is why accepting this on the 31st of March is just so important, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. So now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships. Oh, my gorgeous Virgolini, for those of you who are in relationship, you really need to come up with a plan. You need to come up with a plan, because now this is becoming stale a little bit, you know. You need to come up with a plan because it's to do with you as the couple wanting to do something for so long, certain change. And the certain things happened along the way, and they weren't maybe good, and they affected like kind of both of you. So there is, you know, something was really terribly slowed down when it comes to some kind of a plan that you both had. And I've seen this before, but you must not allow this to kind of affect you any further. So now this negative energy did kind of affect both of you, and it has kind of like slowed you down to the point where you are just kind of in the middle of where you want to be and what you've actually achieved and what you've done so far. So you're really going to have such an important moment, and on the 11th of March, and then on the 21st of March again. Two important moments you are going to have, and there are going to be both of these moments are bringing you incredible opportunities. First of all, it's going to happen, you're going to be like, oh my God, and then when it happens again, this, you both will clearly understand that if you do not go for this opportunity that you're gonna have, and this opportunity is connected to that particular plan that was slowed down and it affected you so much, you will realize that if you don't grab this opportunity, maybe you will never have this opportunity again. And I know it sounds like, oh my God, but I'm glad that you will go for this opportunity. And this opportunity is a lot about you carrying on with an aspect of your life that is going to reflect on you in the best possible way. You are going to become so happy after the 21st of March, so excited. You're going to have something major to work towards, and this in itself, it's going to start changing your life. You're about to have realignment, which was needed so badly, and poof, at that moment in time, all that negativity that was affecting you, it's going to be gone with the wind, baby. Go and never come back. Yes. And also, when it comes to those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my God, how much confidence you are going to have this month, my gorgeous Virgolini. There are a couple of people who are going to gonna notice you and you're gonna love it. This couple of people who are gonna notice you, they're not gonna tell you they fancy you, they're not gonna tell you they like you, but you will know that they fancy you. You will know that they like you. You will feel it within, and you're gonna love it, because both of these people are gonna look so good, are gonna look amazing, and then you're gonna realize how good you actually look. I'm not saying that you didn't realize before, but you're gonna realize how good you actually look, and that is gonna give you so much confidence. My gorgeous Virgolini, this in itself, it's important because something is gonna be triggered within you. This couple of people who are gonna be fancying you, you will know instantly that they're absolutely gorgeous, stunning, but you will know instantly that you are not gonna be able to be with them. But it's just this, because I don't know, maybe they're in relationships or whatever, you will know that it's not possible for you to be with them, but it's just this feeling and this sense of like, oh my God, being so important and somebody so gorgeous in your eyes is actually fancying you. This is going to trigger something within you, and you're gonna have like kind of all sorts of ideas now. This is gonna trigger something within you, but it's also going to rejuvenate you, because after that moment and after that point in time, you really will feel how much you want to how much you will want to go out there and reconnect with people. Now you're gonna realize how much you maybe miss certain things in your life. So this month, it's all about you reconnecting with yourself, having so much fun, and having the time of your life. This is also crucial when it comes to like realizing what we want and what we need. But you're also going to realize by the end of March, through all that fun and everything, how much you've actually changed. Something is going to happen, and it's about to prepare you for what's to come. After that, it's going to be like someone major is going to come in, but now it's important to have some fun and make the most of it. Indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. I love you. Bye. Mwah.